No, give me my little flip phone. I'll call you and you call me and that's it. And I ain't no telephone number.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. Both Sides with DJ
and Hanee.
We are here again, another week, another Friday. Thank the Lord above for it.
All the time, all the time.
We are here with you guys trying to deliver the best content, entertainment, music, entrepreneurship, acting, art, anything both sides can help offer up. That's what we're here for. Thanks again to DJ Eddie Nocentelli last week for
that was really fun. That was
showing his love.
It was really good.
Right. Showing his love for the music. His drop with the break dancing, that was dope. Just thank for his full support and his
giving insight.
Yes.
Insight
his time.
On funk music, how he started off, and whoever is interested in being a bass guitar, or even pursuing, once again, another person pursuing their dream.
That's right. So that's what Both Sides is about. It's about putting everything, forward for people because we want everybody to be their best selves as we are trying to be. Whether you have a skill, a talent, a business, come on Both Sides. Tell, everybody about it. Tell us about it. Tell us why we should be interested. The same way we want you guys to be interested in our show and we tell you why. So come on Both Sides. We appreciate everybody that come on support. So, it is
Martin Luther King weekend.
Yes, it is. And this show is all about love, babes.
All the time.
We try to spread our black love, but it's not only about love. It's about just love in general. Not our black and companionship love, but just love amongst people. That's what Martin Luther King stood for.
Yeah, it's, right now, even more in this time, in this age, we should really look upon and see how much we can enrich this country, this world of love, because there's so much going on.
Yes.
And it's a perfect weekend to start it. It's a perfect day to start anew and allowing people to come together and just, celebrate Martin Luther King for what he stood for what he represented us as. And not just being black, as people as a whole.
Just all being together. Just Martin Luther King was fighting against segregation and things of that sort. And it seems like that's the time we're going back and look, people, we are all people. So let's just love one another. Stop the hate. I know we're in a time right now where leadership isn't, the best of improved amongst us. But, this is the time where we need to love each other, hold each other closer, less hate, smile at someone on the train.
Yeah.
Say
those
good
things. Morning
good morning.
Wow,
Yes.
It just has to be. It has to be a better perspective, and in order for that to happen, we as a community, as a whole, have to do it together.
That's right.
So I would say everybody just be humble, and Martin Luther King is a great way to accept that.
Yes, let that day start it, but let's make that an everyday thing. Let's
not
let it end on one day. And look, if you don't got the day off, don't be
grumpy.
Yeah, don't be grumpy. Martin Luther King Day is not necessarily about a day off and a holiday.
It isn't.
They do celebrate what he fought for, but that's not what it's about, people. So smile. It's okay. I'll be at work Monday.
I have
the day off, but I'll be at work Monday, so it's a different, ball game for me. Just want to put that out there. But smile, love. Happy Martin Luther King Day weekend to
Happy
everybody.
Martin Luther King Day, yes.
And Black History Month is right around the corner too, so we're gonna keep that going.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, that will be nice. Yep, weekly.
Yeah.
Homework for you.
Whatever.
Yep. So this week was absolutely short for me, babes.
Long.
Yeah, it was long week.
Yeah. What I do is dealing with the stuff that I deal with. It's like, are you serious? Like, I don't know, something about people and just not comprehending the simplest things.
You gotta keep that to it, Thursday,
minimum, okay. But yes, I had a long weekend. Sorry, I felt like one moment I was venting. But I'm sorry.
We're not gonna go there here. But my week was short, just a bunch of editing and doing all that stuff. My nights has been shorter, staying up later. It's been busy. We've been busy. Yeah. We've been up and busy, up and about, doing our thing.
That's what happens. That will come.
And it's all because of you guys.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Thank you guys. I gotta continue to remember that we are being watched now, so it's something I get used to. Remember not to look at the camera. We got animals that run around this house, so if you guys ever see me looking down, it's not because I'm falling asleep or Honey talking, because my babes she will talk you to sleep. That's why she's laughing, because she's a talker. But no, seriously, because this is our home. We let you guys in our home, our beautiful.
A partial part.
Yeah,
the both sides studio
the
part.
The studio, yeah. So we are here this week. We got into some binging. It was real cold. It's been cold. I hate the winter. I don't go out.
My babes hates the winter. He is not a winter person.
I am not the winter guy, ladies and gents. I'm the person who gets off the train, grabs everything he need, and go upstairs and don't come back out until necessary. Especially on the weekends.
Oh my God.
So you guys are probably like, oh, both sides is probably boring. I'm boring during the weekends in the winter. So,
I mean, amongst others, like for real, like you coming off a holiday. Yeah, sometimes it's okay to calm it down and worry about the other things. Not always you have to be outside. True. There's so much things you can do inside your house.
I keep forgetting the holiday just passed.
Yeah, what in the world is going on?
Yeah, time is slow and fast at the same time. But anyway, yeah, but and just as a little hint, holiday people, we got something special planned.
Yeah, I can't wait.
We'll just leave it at that. You guys stay tuned for the next couple of weeks or so. We will be dropping some brand new news for you guys from both sides. Something interesting. Leave it at that. Mm-hmm. So this last weekend, we got into some binging. Netflix.
A little bit of binging.
Chilling.
Yeah.
We got into a specific show.
Well, the first show was Sabrina.
Sabrina,
that was good.
Teenage Witch.
Yeah, and that's a spinoff of the cartoon amongst the
it's
series
the same
TV show.
Right.
A little
it
bit
follows
more,
that storyline.
Well, yeah, a little bit more. I wouldn't say gory.
Dark. We're living in a dark media era where all these shows we grew up on are being recycled and brought back in a more advanced, more up to date, more realistic, more dark, more gory. And that was the feel that Sabrina gave us.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the show.
I like it.
It's
we
really
saw
cool.
the first season, because they have
seasons. We almost done. We got
I think
one or two
episodes.
episodes.
Yeah, but it's really good. I think people should watch it. See things you can do in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold.
Netflix and chilling. Netflix. I think that's when Netflix definitely big.
They're good when it comes to certain original. What do they call original?
Original Netflix.
Original. Oh, there you go. Well, I was close enough.
I know. Well, back to Sabrina. That was a great show. It wasn't like what you guys may have, think Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and based off what you saw in the past, her show Melissa Joan Hart, or the cartoon with Talking Cat and all of that. It's a lot more dark. It's a lot more witchcrafty.
Yeah.
It's a lot more blood and people eating people, and it made me jump a couple of times too. It made Honey jump more times. But I'm supposed to be the man, so I'm not supposed to jump.
I mean, honestly, it's not jumping because I'm scared. It's jumping in the more sense of I didn't expect that to happen. I'm doing it now too.
Funny story. We were in North Carolina. I know you guys. You saw a couple of episodes. Our friends in North Carolina recommended this show to us. Sabrina. So we went back to the hotel that same night. I was like, oh, let's get into Sabrina. And we typed in Sabrina. We bought up some Sabrina, some scary movie, which had some what's the game? The Ouija
The
kind of
Ouija,
Ouija board type
yeah.
games or whatever. And it was in another language with subtitles.
Spanish with subtitles. It was
not
good.
Spanish.
It was.
That was not Spanish.
What was it?
That was not Portuguese.
Italian? Mandarin?
I don't
know.
know. Mandarin.
Mandarin was Mandarin.
We watching the subtitles.
It was good.
She liked it. I thought it was okay. It was Ouija board. I mean, there was a Sabrina character per se in the movie, but
it wasn't.
it wasn't the Sabrina. Yeah. So we watched the whole movie that had nothing to do with Sabrina. That was crazy.
What was the other? Who? Come on, Ben.
I can't remember. Anyway, but back to Sabrina. So a week later, I go and type in Sabrina again, and we see Sabrina Teenage Witch. So we get into Sabrina and we like it. So we do recommend that guy for you guys as well. It's not the Sabrina that you guys may think or may have an idea of. There's no talking cat in this, or
which is okay.
Like that. Yeah, it's more.
But the same characters are in it, though. That's the good thing about it.
We got some Prudence, the aunties. The cat is in the show, but just a cat.
Telepathically, she's talking
talks to the cat, and he doesn't talk back.
Which is weird because everybody could hear the cat. I thought I don't know, maybe in the cartoon I thought it was just her. Well, then he could speak, I guess.
No, in the cartoon the cat spoke. He used to speak and he used to wear like velvet. robes. Anyway, check that out, guys. And it's crazy, babes. Like how, like, entertainment, like I said before, taking a retro, but how they making everything so dark now. Like, it's not the happy-go-lucky stuff we remember as kids with all the colors and brightness. Like, you remember the Batmans growing up. Like how, Jack Nicholson was the Joker, the purple suit, and all the bright colors and the dancing, and Val Kilmer, Michael Keaton Batman, and like you compare it to like the Christian Bale Batman where it's all dark and he's just like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different now with these shows and the comic book shows. These make them so dark. Titans, the other show we're watching.
Titans, goodness gracious, yeah.
They kill Batman and Robin kills Batman in one of his dreams.
Yeah,
so like it's gory and it's blood and it's killing and
it's so good.
Like but it's good though. Like, it's good. Like
I think that's what it is. Like that's what I'm not gonna say it's high demand because of what the content is exposing, but as far as the storyline and what everybody don't, it's not what's happening right now. The happy-go-lucky. I guess that's where it's. Yeah,
it's a change up. I think even the Arrow. Like you remember when he like first came out, he was like, "Oh, you have failed this city." Like, you know what I'm saying? And
what did he say?
Like, you have failed this city. Like that's what he used to tell people. He would kill them, shoot the bat. But then that even changed up and got a little bit more, not cheesy, but a little bit more happy-go-luckier.
Yeah, too. Like
even Gotham, even with the switch up of the Penguin's character being gay, and it's just like the evolution of media in general that's just it's crazy. Like you watch shows and it's just such a variety of different
and I like that
actors, actresses, everything on the show. Content on this show, different type of people on the show. You got shows like Pose. You got it's crazy. Media is crazy now. I'm starting to get like a
you sound hyped, don't you, y'all?
It just goes in so much different direction.
It is. It's nice.
I'm sorry, but yeah, you guys check that Sabrina show out.
Yes, we do recommend it.
A good one.
We do.
What else we got?
Well, you can really talk about it because you told me about it.
Oh yeah, the Spider-Man trailer dropped, which got a lot of Marvel fans upset because it kind of gave away the fact that Spider-Man was dead in the Avengers Infinity War, and now his movie is coming out, so it kind of give away somewhere in the gap he comes back. So it's kind of got people. But I know people still. It's not gonna stop people.
It's not gonna stop.
Everybody's gonna
it's
still
sort of like
watch.
a buster.
Exactly. So, but it's just like, but we knew he was coming back. You could go online and find out how much contracts these stars are signed to for the movies.
Yeah, right.
So we knew he was coming back, but I guess everybody's down about him.
I guess so.
The giveaway on the trailer drop, which it's crazy. The movie is supposed to take place in England, I believe. United Kingdom somewhere. Yeah, so there's gonna be first Spider-Man movie where he's not in New York City.
That's gonna be interesting.
So
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see
that. Today, Glass comes out. which if you guys saw,
maybe, yeah, we need to go see that.
if it's not so nasty, I'll go see Glass. I promise you, because Unbreakable and Split was so crazy.
I like Split.
I'll go out in the nastiness for that a little bit. If it depends on how nasty. If it's real nasty, then no. But if it's okay, like I can get an umbrella and just throw on the Uggs, like, and be straight, I'll do that for that movie. Unbreakable.
I won't hold
the
you
first
to it,
part of the movie, which came out, I want to say over 10 years ago, with Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson, and then Split with James McAvoy was the last movie, which came out about 2016. So now the third, Glass, which stars all of them, Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Willis, and James McAvoy, all are in this movie. And they all be in their power. I can't wait. I haven't seen it, of course.
It's like
but hopefully I get to see it. Yes, it's a great trilogy. If you guys haven't checked out Unbreakable, check that out first. Watch it. And if it didn't dissect to you the first time, watch it again. Then go watch Split, because that's when it gets crazy.
Split's gonna have
Split
you,
is
like,
gonna make you want
your
to
jaw's
watch
gonna
it.
drop.
Yes.
It will drop.
And then go out and go watch Glass. This,
that's a great way to binge.
Weekend. That is.
Great weekend to do it.
Yep. Binge it this weekend, and then hopefully when the snow and stuff clear up, Monday, Tuesday. I think Tuesday got the cheap $5 tickets at AMC. Go check that out. It's a cheap little date. Not even a date. Go check it out with your boys, your girls,
whoever,
friend, co-worker, whatever. Go check that out. It's a great movie. It's supposed to be. We'll see.
We'll see.
Another couple of things. The Punisher comes out this weekend.
That's right. That's what it was.
Yes.
The other day I was saying to you, I was like, babes, I have something to tell you.
Punisher comes out. And
it's on our list.
Yes, we will be binging it starting tonight. Friday, January. What day is January? What's today's date?
Today is the 18th.
18th. Okay. We will be binging that. So it drops Friday today. The Punisher. Something else. Did we ever even get into I almost called the movie Bandersnatch. The movie, the interactive movie on Netflix.
Nope, we didn't.
That was cool. Remember we had to press yes, no, you want the cereal?
Okay. Nah, dude.
That was the name of it, right? Bandersnatch? I believe so.
Bandersnatch.
I hope that's the way I'm saying. I know it's something along those.
Wasn't it Black Mirror?
It was a black. Yeah, it's a Black
Mirror. You have to say that because it's a sub feature of it. I liked it, but I wasn't fond of it because even though you press certain ones, it forced you to go back to the correct.
I heard we didn't even go through all the endings and everything.
How?
People were telling me about parts, and I was like, what?
But we pressed things and it kept on going back.
Bandersnatch. Sorry.
The game. Yeah,
that was the name of the movie.
The interaction was nice today.
Yeah, it was cool.
But I think I was just annoyed because we pressed.
Okay, so the annoying part about Bandersnatch was the fact that you can only rewind to 10 seconds back, and that's what made it annoying. So, but I thought it was cool, and I think they should do more stuff like that. Make you a part of the movie. Make you make the choice for the characters. Make you go back and watch it again and try different outcomes.
I guess you can see that.
It's like
it's
like
a positive, negative. Yeah.
But see, that's how they're drawing people that are video game lovers, I guess, more into the watching the Netflix.
All about technology.
They try to draw
all about
you in.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. So I mean, that was recently for us. This is Both Sides. We got sports and stuff coming up. Thank you guys for listening and watching.
Always.
Martin Luther King Day weekend. We spreading the love. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
You guys tell somebody you close to you love them. Tell somebody that's not close to you love them, and that you care and smile. Say good morning. It's Martin Luther King Day. It should be Martin Luther King Day every day. You understand?
Hello.
So we'll be back with sports right after these messages. This is Both Sides with
DJ and Hanee.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, you already know. Thanks for listening to Both Sides with DJ and Hanee. Yo, listen everybody. Listening every weekly. It's a good show, Vibes right. Come call in with your questions. Listen to the vibes. Great vibes, trust me. Once again, you already know. DJ and Hanee. Both Sides. Big up.
gentlemen, welcome back to Both Sides with DJ
and Hanee.
We're back. Sports, we're talking. Sports. Yep. Hanee?
Well,
you have failed this season. I had to get the line out, people. I forgot it. It was
close
from the
enough.
Arrow. Yeah, you have failed this city. He used to be crazy when that show first came out. It was
that
crazy.
was his dark side.
Yes, that was the dark. You have failed this city. All right, that's the last time I'm gonna do that. We're talking sports.
Yeah.
Both sides talking sports.
A couple interesting things are hitting the
last
headlines.
Week was the divisionals, playoffs. It was the Cowboys and the Rams who played.
That was interesting.
The Eagles and the Saints who played. It was the Chargers and the Patriots and the Colts. It was the Colts and the Chiefs. Colts and the Chiefs, right? Okay, I got it here. Chargers, Patriots, Saints, Eagles, Rams, Cowboys, Chiefs, Colts. Everybody knows who won those games because now, this weekend, it's the AFC Championship. So we ain't got to talk about that. Let's dive right into the AFC and the NFC Championship. NFC Championship. Jared Goff, Todd Gurley versus Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, Michael Thomas, and the boys.
Nice round.
Who you got? Who you got and why you got it?
Anything with Mahomes.
Well, that's not playing. I just asked you about the Saints and the Rams.
Oh, that's the first. Saints, of course. Why? Why
Let
not?
the people know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little late.
Brother,
Can I have that moment?
Like I said in the beginning of this episode, this lady is mixing. You'll really get to see now that you're watching us how dizzy my girl can get sometimes. Saints. I named like, wait, time out. Let me get this out there. Wait, time out. I named like 10 players from each team. I named the coaches. I named all the Hall of Fame players. I named their stadiums. I named everything. I did the whole History Channel on both these teams, and then you come out with Pat Mahomes. I'm telling you, listen, time out. Please, let me get this out. Last episode, I told you guys, I think this girl is infatuated with him. With either his voice or his hair. I don't know if I gotta start talking like this myself. She just love herself some Pat. We'll get to that game. Relax. I'm gonna do the NFC first.
You know what I heard was I did hear Breeze, and all I heard was Breeze and Kamara. That's all I heard throughout the tickler that you was sending. Of course, Drew Brees all the way.
All right, you got him. So you got him right into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What's the score in your head? Make it up real quick.
41 to 27.
27. I like that. Yeah. You got okay.
I see that as a high.
I'm gonna go 20-24.
Really?
Yes, 20-24. I'm gonna go 20-24. Everyone. Yes, it's gonna be a close game, and it's not gonna be a big scoring game like everybody thinks.
Are you going on the basis of the last time everybody
But I didn't even pick a winner. That's what's crazy.
I know.
Yeah. So I got. This is tough. But I got the Saints because it's hard to win in the Superdome. You know, if you're on the road and you're the Rams.
They got a rhythm now. I'm sorry.
That's a big.
That throws it out.
You really
everything.
call that Cowboy. They got a run game rhythm, definitely. The Rams, they got a two-headed monster in the run game. Now they got Todd Gurley and C.J. Anderson running the ball. And as long as Jared Goff don't turn the ball over, they should be fine. But winning in the Superdome against the Saints is going to be hard. You picked the Saints.
I know.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you reasons that you may want to pick the Rams. Like I said, the running game. Jared Goff has been throwing ball on point this whole season, majority of it. And then you got Sean McVay, the coach, which is the young coach, the next, somebody. Everybody in the NFL. Not yet. Well, if he wins this game and go to the Super Bowl, you never know.
True.
So you got the Saints, I got the Saints.
Okay.
I'm just hoping for an interesting game. I don't care.
I believe it.
I'm a Steelers fan.
I don't think it's gonna be.
I'm a Steelers fan, so I don't care who wins. But I do pick the Saints 24-20. You said 27-41.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the same. Next game, Patriots versus the Chiefs. You got the Chiefs. We know already.
We already know this.
We know. Okay. I want the Chiefs to win too.
If the Patriots lose, Tom Brady's gonna retire.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh man, what is this? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm watching. Let me turn this off.
If it's not a smartphone, it's a smartwatch.
Yeah. So I got the Chiefs. You said the Patriots lose. Tom Brady's done.
Yeah, I think he's gonna
I
die
think
now.
so too.
It's time.
Yeah. He's starting to look a little different out there. Not the most elite guy on the field
Not
like
as
he used to be.
quick as he used
Yeah.
to be. It's starting to catch.
I don't know if he's as quick. His weapons around him are getting older too. So
And I think because of
They do got a
everybody
nice
put out
running
there,
back.
he's getting
Scored 3
older,
touchdowns.
more people are hitting him. Not saying they're getting at him and sacking him, but he's getting a lot of
probably
hits.
his mechanics
And-
are just a little slower. That's
Okay.
all. I mean, they got a great running back. He scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Sony Michel scored 3 touchdowns for them last week.
Right.
So, maybe I want the Chiefs to win. So I'm not going to give any reasons at the Patriots. But the Patriots are the Patriots. And it's hard to pick against them.
Like I said, people out there.
I got to pick something different.
It's alright. You can still pick them. I don't care.
I am going to pick
What?
Andy Reid.
What in the world? What?
I'm rooting for Andy Reid.
What? What is
I'm hoping
that?
Andy Reid gets
What
to the
is
Super Bowl,
that?
and I hope that he could win one. I don't want him to win against Drew Brees, but I hope Andy Reid. I'm rooting for Andy Reid. I'm not rooting for the Chiefs. I'm not rooting for Patriots. I'm rooting for Andy Reid
Because they haven't won a title.
because he hasn't won a title.
They haven't won a title. You must
Yeah.
say
Okay. So Andy Reid. So that's that. NFL. A lot of other stuff going on in
I
NFL.
can't believe you.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, yes.
Is the big talk
He's
right
the
now.
biggest talk, you know. He
go
comes
ahead.
from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah,
everybody
college ball
knows
there.
he plays both 2 sports,
Right.
baseball and football. What's being questioned is what is he going to do? And apparently, before he even signed with the NFL,
He declared for the NFL draft.
yeah, but he already signed with the A's
Yeah.
last year.
Right.
And I think he got like
He's
a
a
sign
first-round
on.
pick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
$9
got.
million
He was the
sign.
9th round of the first.
No, he was the 9th pick.
Pick
of
of the first round. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so 9. I don't know if he was the 9th pick. Let me not quote that. I don't have that research, but
I think
I know he was a first round pick for sure.
either way,
and
he
got
was.
$9 million sign-on bonus. That I know, but they're questioning his height and his ability to play at the next level in the NFL. A lot of people are telling him to go to the MLB. Your health will last longer and those things, and he's short. That's just the biggest thing. He's short.
But
They list him at 5'10". Everybody on ESPN, Fox, everybody says he looks about 5'8".
yeah, but there's
Can
other,
he do it?
Yeah, there's other quarterbacks who have done it already.
Like who? Like I mean,
Russell-
I know
Drew
who.
Brees,
Yeah, but see,
Russell Wilson,
how many of those guys?
Baker Mayfield.
How many of those guys are coming out and playing quarterback each year? You don't see a lot. Like those guys you name they're all playing now. Drew Brees is at the end of his career. Russell Wilson is in the middle, and then you got Baker Mayfield in the beginning. So it's not a lot of those guys. It's 32 NFL teams.
But they've
over the
been
last 10 years, these are the 3 guys you got for me.
Yeah, but they've been
15
well
maybe.
seasoned, and look what has happened. They have progressed.
Baker
And
Mayfield still has
yeah,
more
but
work to do. But
he's
Drew Brees
really went against all odds because everybody had, how it all started with him, coming into the NFL with all that on his back.
Excuse me, I don't want nobody to think
Oh.
I was stretching my back.
So in some ways you always have to beat the odds no matter what it is. So I don't think the height should play, and it probably is a plus for them or plus for whatever team he goes on.
We'll see.
I think he's going to be good.
We'll see.
I would like to see the outcome.
I would like it too because it gives people like me hope. I mean, I'm not going to the NFL or playing any sports.
The
but
question is, who's going to pick him up, knowing that he already signed?
gonna
Because he's
be-
got to be committed. Now,
Well,
if
if
he
you
doesn't, if he does wind up signing with NFL, is either he going to have to forfeit or he's going to find a way to juggle up a schedule.
Nah, you're not going to be able to play quarterback and play.
So he's going to have to
baseball.
forfeit.
He's going to have to play football now that he's declared to the draft. Once he gets drafted, that's that. And
Right.
then there he goes. He should get drafted in the middle first round. Maybe top 10 pick, maybe depending on how desperate a team. Because every year there's a desperate team to trade up and go
there's
get
a
a
few of them
guy
now.
that they shouldn't get. Exactly. Trade up, trade away to go get somebody they shouldn't.
Yeah.
So he'll be on the team. Hopefully,
yeah.
he'll have the opportunity to
I think I might watch
blossom.
the draft because there's a little spicy stuff.
I always like to watch the first 10 picks.
But after a while, it's so boring.
First 10 picks, and then after that, I'm out.
It's just too many rounds.
And then it's always in April around my birthday or something like that. So I ain't think about the NFL. I think the last NFL draft I was in Mexico.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I won't be watching that. What we got next? Antonio Brown. I'm gonna have to talk about him, my guy, or is he? You know, because I'm gonna say this: Antonio Brown is an excellent football player. He is great with his social media skills. Great with marketing himself.
Outspoken.
He's very, very, very talented. But this dude he has to grow up. I wasn't mad at the whole Facebook thing. I wasn't. But see, now that you're doing this, and it's like you're pouting, what is it that you're really upset about? What is it? Because out of all the wide receivers, you're on the best team. Mm-hmm. Out of all who they name, out of all the wide receivers in the league, top 3 all the time is you, AB, Julio Jones, and Odell Beckham Jr. Top 3 every time. Even AJ Green. None of those guys have had the opportunity to play in the playoffs as much as you have for organization like you. And you're going around pouting. Play ball, dude. Like, you got another wide receiver that can play alongside you. Do you remember how you flourished when you had dudes like Emmanuel Sanders by your side?
Preach, baby.
Martavius Bryant? Like, come on. Even when Mike Wallace was there, you flourished. Dude, come on, grow up. I ain't gonna get into all of that.
For a moment, you made me feel like it was an open letter to
No, because it's not even that. Like, dude, like, I want him on my team. Like, I want you on my team. Like, get it together. And you're beefing with people who aren't on the team. You twittering about Bruce Arians. And Bruce Arians, people are going out their way to talk about him too. But he needs to. The season is over. We didn't make the playoffs, and you didn't play the last game of the season. Sit down and hope that an organization like the Steelers will bring you back. If the Steelers will bring you back, or an organization as good as the Steelers, because we have a great organization. And yes, the Rooneys is passed on to generations and stuff like that. They gotta get it together. I'm sorry. It's time to grow up, bro. That's it. I enjoy you. Need to chill. Hold on. NBA news. Mr. James Harden is on fire.
Yeah.
Your man is going off.
I can't even
He's
touch
had
him.
about, I don't even know. Probably he's been scoring 30 points plus since Christmas.
Back, yeah.
Since Christmas. Without Chris Paul, Clint Capella's in and
What
out.
is up with him?
He's just got like crazy bread and ain't played like 10 games now. Which I wouldn't even have given them that game. That money.
That
I'm
money,
sorry,
yeah,
bro.
had a schedule, yeah. I would have held that one.
He's averaging 42, 8 rebounds and 9 assists since 2019 started. I know it's like 18 days into the year, right? But this guy is going off. 40-some points, some 18. It's been 30 since Christmas. 40 since the new year. All of this without Chris Paul and Clint Capella in and out the lineup. The defense of the team ain't like it was. Carmelo is AWOL.
Washed.
He ain't AWOL, but he's not playing
Is he
no
broken?
more. Excuse me. Do not disrespect my son. Don't disrespect my dog.
Oh, Lord.
It's one thing you don't disrespect Melo.
Oh, boy.
Don't disrespect Melo. Anyway. But the team has like been different from last year. He's still putting up these crazy numbers.
Yeah. You know, I think he's aiming.
Yeah,
He's aiming
I think
ahead.
so.
He's not gonna wait till like near the middle. He has a plan, and whatever is about to happen, he's gonna explode where no one's
He's
not
motivated.
gonna be able to.
He's motivated.
You have to be.
Pushed him
And you just be
when Chris Paul went out. And I think it was people saying that they were done the way they started off the season. And now I think they're above the Lakers.
Above.
And Mr. LeBron is still not playing, so the world is on pause.
Why?
That's because, you know, everything surrounds LeBron. When he's not playing, he's on ESPN. When he is playing, he's all over ESPN.
He's everywhere, even when he's not
the
supposed
world is
to be.
on pause. Everybody's waiting for the
But everybody
Lakers
else
for
is
the comeback.
playing.
Well, that's true. You got a lot of teams doing good. A lot. You do. You really do. There's a lot of
Why
teams.
does it feel like when it comes to
Raptors,
LeBron being out of the basketball world,
it's his
such
basketball
sadness.
world, and we're just watching it. That's all.
But why do people sound so depressed?
I'm not crazy
Like, he's not
LeBron
playing.
fan like that. Like, I like him, and I enjoy watching him play. But this is what it is. It's the era that he's built in the NBA to a media stature that I guess, the first to do it because since the media era has started, but he isn't playing. Like you said, there are other teams playing.
Right.
The Warriors had 51 points in the first quarter.
You know how I feel about them.
This week.
Well,
so they're expecting Boogie Cousin to be playing tonight.
I wanted to see.
Or Friday for those of you guys who aren't listening to this
I was about
on
to say.
schedule. But he's expected back, so hopefully you get to see 5 All-Stars because he will be starting.
Oh, yeah.
5 All-Stars on the floor at once.
Yeah. One day I want to go to one of those.
We go to Oakland one day.
Yeah.
Just go. Oh, it's gonna be San Francisco at the time.
Hey.
Well, I don't know if they in San Fran now.
No.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure that out one day.
When we go.
Hint. Other news: Kylie Irving made some comments about his team.
He has every right.
And they were playing Orlando, and the team lost. Which Orlando isn't that great of a team, so I guess it was more of an embarrassing.
Yeah, that's it's bad.
Because it keep flip flopping with the Celtics right now. It goes
and they have so much potential. You got a lot of
talent.
players.
But I think a lot of the frustration goes into try to incorporate Brandon Hayward back into the lineup in a way it took away from what the team gained last year. I don't know what he apologized about what he said. He was just saying he was frustrated. He doesn't like losing.
And they should be able to voice that a little bit. He wasn't malicious in his words.
He's the leader of the team. No matter
and
what you do, he's accomplished more than anybody else on that team.
And he has every right. Why not? When LeBron says stuff, nobody.
It's
see how it.
But you have to grow. He's still growing.
But he has a high enough platform to say what he needs to say.
Kyrie's a little weird, and I like Kyrie. But he's a little weird. He comes off weird. Remember the earth is flat? Stuff like that. So he may come off a little, egregious at times. And it, takes away from the overall message. So,
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Still a long NBA season.
It is.
And
it's
gentlemen.
still the beginning of the...
Right.
But...
We're more than halfway through the season. All-Star is coming next month, so that will be when the real basketball starts after that.
That's when we start really watching stuff, yeah.
I don't even think LeBron's going to play in his All-Star game. We'll see. He'll probably be ready for that. He's going to come.
That's why he's resting up for it. Watch.
For the All-Star break.
Watch.
So the sports, ladies and gentlemen, on both sides with DJ and Hanee.
We'll be right back.
Yes.
After these messages.
Yep.
Alrighty. Hey you guys, we are now part of the YouTube community. You can watch our full episodes on YouTube at Both Sides Podcast with DJ and Hanee. Please subscribe.
My name is DJ and listen to my dad and Hanee's podcast. Podcast.
Good job.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like that's the same intro that always comes up. It's always welcome back, like they left. I hope you guys didn't leave. This is Both Sides with DJ and Hanee podcast.
Same time, same place.
We are here. We are in our chairs right now, our therapy chairs.
Yeah. Too bad it doesn't have a massager.
Yeah. I might kick back for this one. This is my babe. She's gonna take the floor. This is her couples therapy.
Yeah.
The same way I gave mine about my divorce. We've come from different places, so babes.
Well, this is kind of like sort of this couple therapy is kind of weird for me because my friends know of my background sort of, and when I met this wonderful guy to my right, we shared stories. So one of my stories was because of course there was a conversation with one of my other girlfriends about somebody else and what was going on, and more or less it was someone had liked me, and because there was a time before I met Daniel, I was gay. I was in a relationship for a while. It wasn't one of those, as they call you, going through your moment, and I was gay at a young age, and now, honestly, I love to love, but, when people ask that question, I think they get taken aback with the whole, like, how could you be this one way and now you're switching over to the other way? And, I mean, honestly, my output of life overall, no matter what or who I choose to love, should not really depend on somebody else's, way of thinking, because you've got to be structured in that, because you tend to, the way the society is, you get structured to be in that certain category forever just because you had a part of your life in that. I think one of the difficulties what I had with you was, of dealing or telling you, was coming out to you. And it's weird saying coming out to you and telling you.
Oh, yeah.
It's when you tend to be in the gay community and you love, and honestly, I love, for that moment in time in my life, I was gay, and it was a true part of my life. And everybody goes in trials and tribulations and relationships, and you tend to move on, whether or not you stay within the same, sexual preference as opposed to the opposite sexual preference. That's your choice, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who it is. It's just, if it's true love, you'll stick to it. And that's the way I am. So when I met this guy and I told him that, because, it comes with the question of, who was you dealing with, and, how was your relationships back then? And it's funny because sometimes when I talk about my relationship, I don't put names and who they are, whether it's female. It's just a story to me, because that's part of my life, a story, something that I have been, been embedded with me for a long, long time. So it's weird when I hear people, like, when you're now in a relationship with somebody and then they beat up the conversation, it just tends to get at me sometimes. I have to wonder, like, well, why does it matter? And then I have to worry. In some ways I worry, because then it's like, did I come off, like, am I coming off fake? Like, this is not it for me or whatever. And I don't want that, but it just, like, sort of disturbs me in a way, because I'm here with somebody else and I'm totally loving this person. And, everybody's mindset is always stuck somewhere in the past instead of moving on and just...
I think that's just the era that we're in. People always want to bring up the past. Like, you can't change as years and days and months go by. Like, you could be a different person the next day. Like, you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, over time, people just grow and evolve, and that's all it is. And I mean, for me, when we first met, and you told me that, I was like, threesome, but seriously, no. But when you first told me that, I was shocked, and more of my concern, and I guess because I had my own baggage, I wasn't so concerned about it. It was just like, well, is that something she's still into? Is that, how's the flack, like, how's she going to be able to deal with that? Like, because I know people from her past knows about her past, and her current friends probably still do. How they gonna deal with her dealing with a man now and instead of a female? So for me, I was just like, I was more worried for you, because I know we live in a sensitive time now where your sex is important, and picking a community and stuff like that is important. But the way you just explained it, you never said it to me that way. So
I mean,
you just kicked me off my feet. But no, honestly, it's true. Love who you love, and it's great that you tell stories and not about the person that you dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Because why does it matter? A person is a person, especially in this day that we're living in now. I mean, just accept what you know.
I think sometimes it's just people's perspective, like what they expect. Like when you deal with somebody for a length of time, it's like, oh, and you go through the trials. Like in my past relationship with that person, I was almost about to get married, but that didn't happen. And certain things don't happen for you because of the fact, as has been said, God have different plans for you. And not saying because of you in particular, like you came, it's just, you lose somewhat yourself in a sense of, because you don't know how to, or if you feel like there's a failure in one, to bring it to something else, and you give your true self again to somebody, and it's totally different. You expect it to be the same, but yeah, it is different. But then when people throw in the mix of other things, you're like, but why?
Everything. I mean, every relationship should be different. Now, I'm not saying like, you know, if anyone is dealing with a man, go back for a female, but you've been through a different experience than, you know, and it shouldn't matter to anyone else what they think about, especially the fact that me and you are happy. Of course, people are going to look back at your past and pick at those things, because look how long I've known you for 3 years, almost 4 years now, and people are just now starting to bring this up about you, and you know, we just started posting pics of us and stuff like that, so you know it's something that people see and that they're picking at now. So I wouldn't even take that too hard. And I talked to you about this off air already, but I want you to know that those people don't
matter in the sense
like,
of they
I
don't
don't know what they say.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but you know, you love me and I love you. We have this beautiful home that we built, no matter what it looked like, how it looked, but it's what we built. We building this family. That's just what we have.
That's what we
do.
do.
And if they're picking at it now, after all these years of you not, you know, in that living, you know,
in that lifestyle.
I don't want to say lifestyle, but just even being with a female, because I know it's been years since then.
Yeah.
So now people are picking. So, you know, the hell with them. This is both sides. Couples therapy. But we let it all out.
Yeah.
This is me and my lady. We put it out there. That's it. We both put out our things.
That's right.
Our things. We both put out our baggage, basically. But this is what makes us love each other more.
Even more. It builds up.
Because we met at a time where the baggage was
Still
hanging
there.
off our backs, you know?
Yeah. And we was here to pick each other up. And, you know, this is how we are. We keep striving no matter what.
Exactly. And, you know, it's okay. Like, baggage... It's nothing wrong with baggage, because when I first, and I hate using the word baggage, but that's what people refer to it as, so I'll say it. I hate when people like pick at your past, your baggage, your stuff that you've had made mistakes on, that you have to obviously carry around with you for the rest of your life. Like my divorce, I have to carry around for the rest of my life. People always gonna pick at that. If I get married again, which I plan on to, like, people are going to pick at, oh, well, he was divorced before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he had a man. This is second man. You know, so, babes, don't worry. I got you, and I know you got me.
All the time.
This is Both Sides with DJ.
And Honey.
Couples Therapy. We'll be back, y'all.
After these messages.
Driving me wild. Break up to make up. That's all we do.
I always have these messages.
This whole thing is after these messages. Anthony's messages. What's going on, guys? This is DJ from the same podcast you guys are listening to. Remember, if you can't catch us listening, you can always catch us on YouTube. Both Sides Podcast with DJ and Hanee. Just subscribe. Thank you guys in advance.
Hey guys, I'm Andrea Rachel and I'm on Both Sides with DJ and Hanee. Check them out.
This is Both Sides with DJ Hanee podcast.
Hello.
I had to come in a little different. Like, I felt like I just kicked in the door like, bam! Both Sides with DJ Hanee podcast.
Yeah, let them know we right here. We still here.
It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day weekend. Everyone,
remember
please
that.
acknowledge the weekend, not the weekend, the day, that everything he's done, whether he's working, whether he's not working, acknowledge him. Ronnie, babes, Honey.
Well, I'm sorry, because we got a couple things to get into about.
If you guys are interested in getting
little things, you know, nothing big, but you know, as always, BAM, always in Brooklyn, always have their 33rd annual tribute to Martin Luther King, where they have like performances, sings, and stuff like. 33rd. Well, 33rd. It's been 33rd.
33 years.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Correct me.
Because next year will be 34.
Yeah. Well, they having an annual tribute to Martin Luther King. Also, if any of you guys, you know, even with the little ones, you can go to the Brooklyn Museum, where they're actually having a day of volunteer service where you could just give out information of the events that's going on within the museum, and you give a little bit more information about Martin Luther King himself. I encourage, or we encourage everybody to take some type of, thoughtfulness of the day, and just stay positive. And, especially what's going on now and the way that this world is being conducted. Don't feed into the negativity of it. Don't. It's just one of those things that how much energy it takes to be negative. Spread the positive vibes and just love. Just overall love to love.
You just sound so wonderful saying that. I had to do the so you can see it. But no, honestly, people, go out there and enjoy those events.
I mean, also we all know that it's gonna be like
it's gonna be nasty this
weekend.
Yeah.
But look at the bright side. Under the silver line is always the sun. So
I'm staying inside. That's the only bright side.
I'm gonna try to get him a little bit outside, but I think I may stay inside.
I'm staying inside. If it's nasty, I'm saying we've got more housework to be done anyway, so we have to be home for them to come.
I think we may go to one event though.
Maybe
if
on
it's
the 19th. Yeah, maybe if it's not too bad. What's that, Saturday?
Yes.
Tomorrow, Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm late on the day.
Okay. Well, you guys got those things you can go check out. It's Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. You guys be safe. Of course, we're always gonna let you guys know that we are all over iTunes, Spotify, Google.
You name it.
You guys check out our
We're touching
Instagram, both _sides DJRS. Facebook, both sides with DJ Hanee podcast. Check out our YouTube channel, everybody. Please subscribe. To our YouTube channels, both sides with DJ Hanee podcast, as usual. We're not going to just take you guys out on those promotions. Or are we? No, but seriously, guys.
Don't you love this song?
Yeah, this is a beautiful. This song always takes me back to 2010 when I first got out of college, and it's just a nice, smooth song, nice to ride out. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you guys have a great weekend. Again, we're not getting into much. It's gonna be nasty. We do have something planned for you guys special. Hopefully we have some more interviews. I don't like to name guests until I have it booked.
I like surprises.
But we'll pop up and continue to promote as we normally do. You guys subscribe to us again, to our things, YouTube, Instagram, follow us, both _sides DJRS. I just want to say that it is Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, and we are going to continue to talk about it, spread the love. Everybody love. This show is, promoting black love. So not only black love, we want to spread love with everyone. This is Both Sides with DJ
and Hanee.
Thank you guys for listening again. Make sure you subscribe. You guys have a nice weekend.
Stay blessed.
Bye.
Hey, you guys. We would like to give thanks to the various artists who contribute to all our episodes.
Have a happy Friday.
That's it? Okay, that's it.